I started my training career at the age of 11.
I was off doing some shopping. I was looking over the magazines, and all of a sudden my attention was arrested by the sight of a muscle man. And I knew instantly this is what I was going to be, and it was a love affair, and I've been doing it ever since.
This is a wonderful endeavor in and of itself. There's a lot of self-satisfaction to be derived from recognizing that you were able to discipline yourself and use a certain amount of knowledge to take yourself from point A to point Z, take your body from being average or below average to whatever it ultimately might be.
Was that hard for you to deal with people saying to you, you're too big, you're too...
No. As a matter of fact, I was always a bit of a rebel throughout my life, and the thought that I would be different from other people never bothered me. And when I heard that it bothered other people, it even gave me more impetus to continue training.
I know that you want muscles. That's true. It's valid. It's good. Nothing wrong with that. But if you were to look deep down inside of yourself, get honest. What you're really looking for. At bottom, the purpose of all goal achievement is to develop a sense of mastery, efficacy, to achieve a certain type of happiness that can only be had as a result of achieving goals. A lot of people find once they acquire the muscles they'd always dreamed of, they're not really different inside because they don't take this philosophical approach as you started this particular issue with. The idea is to gain a sense of mastery, a sense of self-esteem, happiness, which can only be derived from achieving goals. If you think that you're going to end up having those things only as a result of having the muscles, and you don't work on developing other aspects of your life along with it, like your philosophy, then you're just going to end up with a set of muscles and be bereft of the rest. Get that sense of mastery, self-esteem. Come on, push it. Yeah.
Anybody can improve. You can improve your muscular tone and lose fat. For those who want to build muscle mass, the most important principle is that of intensity. The harder you train, the more weight you lift, the more you put into it, the more muscle you'll develop.
Can only be achieved by starting the whole process by not only do I want big muscles, but I want self-confidence. I can only get that by enjoying the process, gaining the knowledge, recognizing that I am a more effective person.
No one piece of equipment is capable of working magic. For optimal results, the single most important factor is intensity of effort. The results you realize will be totally dependent on the energy you put forth. So give it your all and realize your ambition.
Come on, don't quit on me now.
Here we have Mentzer, one of the top contenders for today, undoubtedly in the greatest shape of his life.
In 1980, I placed 5th at the Mr. Olympia, a contest that I and almost everyone else who witnessed it was convinced was fixed, and as a result decided to drop out of competitive bodybuilding. I came to see quite clearly that there was corruption involved, that evil was not something you merely read about in newspapers and novels, that is all around us. This brought it all into focus. And I get sick and tired of hearing people bring up the idea that, well, bodybuilding is subjective. So who are you to say that contests are fixed? That is not true. Anything that exists in reality can be viewed, judged objectively. There are objective criteria for judging bodybuilders. Interesting, at the 1980 Olympia, the only people who saw Arnold as the winner were the 7 judges and his closest friends. There is no way that Arnold Schwarzenegger deserved to win in 1980, not even close.
Of exercising the mental effort required to integrate knowledge of a higher order. Cast aside all other concerns for now, get intense mentally. Then you will be able to proceed with the greatest power possible to man. Not muscular power, but the power of certainty. Knowledge, human knowledge, like any other value, has to be gained through a volitional effort, an act of choice.
Intense training is purposeful behavior aimed at the goal of increasing muscular size and strength. In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan.
The last rep, the hardest one, the only rep requiring 100% intensity of effort. Working to a point of momentary muscular failure, where another rep is impossible despite your greatest effort. Requires literally 100% intensity of effort.
Don't worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.